Let's talk about rhythm. Rhythm, in a nutshell, is a time in which every musical element happens. We have to understand that music, as opposed to other art forms, is time based. A musical piece can start at any moment and it could end at any moment. Elements can change, can appear, can disappear, can mutate, can stop, can grow, can decrease, can rush, can slow down, etc. This doesn't happen with sculpture or painting or photograph. Part of the magic is that music is embedded in time and a song will eventually end. We call rhythm to all the elements that refer to time. So let's talk about some concepts. This is the most elemental portion of rhythm. Think of beat as the pulse. There is always this underlying pulse present in music. That feel of the pulse is our beat. Tempo is simply how fast or how slow that beat is. Most of our modern popular music is produced with a steady tempo, but there are songs that don't fit this style. So let me talk about tempo rubato, or the concept of ab libitum, which essentially mean that our tempo can change throughout the song to increase or decrease an emotional curve, or to create the effect of rush or slowdown. When making a song, make sure that you're using this element purposefully, because not all the genres feel right if you're using tempo rubato, as not all the genres feel right if you're using a set tempo. So if you are not sure what kind of tempo you should be using, my recommendation is to listen to examples of the kind of music you're trying to create and make a decision based on that. Experiment with it on your own performance to see which way fits the feel for what you're aiming for. Let me show you what I mean by this. This is an example of a steady tempo song.
Since we've been apart, baby, I can figure out which way to go in my life. Whoa. Since you left my heart and by my side, you'll never believe me, but the wrong and through right. I need someone like you to understand my heart, babe, and my soul. It's on my babe. It's always trouble, 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 trouble.
If you notice, this feels very stable, gives me a sensation of consistency throughout the piece, and it doesn't really allow much room to stray away from it. If I press the keys at a different tempo, it would feel essentially like a mistake. This is the kind of tempo we would use in hip hop, house, R&B, bluegrass, bossa nova, salsa, etc. Now, this is an example of tempo rubato.
You can have Manhattan, and now it's for the best. I'll gather up the avenues and leave them on your doorstep, and I'll tiptoe away so you won't have to say you heard me leave.
If you notice, the tempo slows down and it rushes indefinitely. This adds such a powerful dramatic feel to the piece. This can be used very well in ballads or son or trova or variations of jazz that require a heartfelt performance. In the next portion of the course, we will talk about the symbols used in rhythm and the time signature. But for today, I'd like to leave you with a reflection. Just kidding. So, as a songwriter, think of the tempo when creating your songs or when practicing them. Try them in faster tempos. Try them in a slower tempo. See what happens with your song when you change this element. If you have a super heartfelt ballad, try to play it with a variable tempo and see how it feels. Sometimes experimenting with tempo is the best idea to enrich your song. Keep practicing and keep exploring rhythm.